All right. Many Americans in recent weeks have been asking themselves, what can I do about race? How can I make a difference? This is all too much. Somebody else will surely do something about it. Well, here we are, the difference makers. Let's accept, though, that race is a social construct. By that I mean, at a biological level, there's very little difference between us being human. For centuries, our apparent physical differences have been exploited for the convenience of those in power, mostly for labor. Africans during slavery, Chinese to build the Transcontinental Railroad, Latinx to people to harvest the crops throughout our lush California valleys. We've been conditioned to believe that some people are just worth less. For decades, separate but equal laws permeated our existence. Today, redlining and voter suppression keep certain kinds of people in their place. Deep down inside, we know that it's really not true that there are actually people that are inherently worth less. The shocking events of recent weeks have got us all thinking and acting. As citizens in a democracy, we must stand for each other. It is our right and our responsibility to hold ourselves, our elected officials, and our police force accountable. We must participate in elections and, when necessary, hold peaceful demonstrations to demand justice. Hopelessness is the ally of injustice. There are some who will talk themselves out of doing anything before taking the first step. You have done more than that. Again, here we are, exercising our rights for right. Our actions are justified. Inaction is not. Inaction would mean that 10 or 20 years from now, our children, either here or in some other place, will be protesting for the same thing, our protections of the Constitution. So we're going to defeat racism and police brutality. We are going to win. We will win as we work for change by educating ourselves about systemic racism and police brutality, as we remain open and aware of the uncomfortable feelings that are part of facing these realities. We will win as we initiate conversations with our various audiences and have the moral courage to take small steps regularly to be a part of groups that meet the standards of inclusivity and equity. We will win as we network with each other, the stakeholders in our community. We must set new norms that are anti-racist, that demand accountability from elected officials, educators, and our community of police. So in many ways, this Black Lives Matter protest standing up to systemic racism and police brutality punctuates the beginning of a journey for us, a change towards better, a willingness to admit that while comfort has its place, in many ways, comfort is the enemy of meaningful progress. Together, we must work for change, we must initiate conversations, and we must network with one another. Together, we can and we will win. Thank you.